Whoa, what happened to all these books? Well, this seems to be Little Red Riding Hood story, but is that mixed in with, wait, is that Humpty Dumpty? It's gonna be a mess to sort through. Sorry, Little Red, but the time being, your story isn't looking too great.
Good morning, students. I'm your instructor and the founder of Little Red's self-defense class for the unassertive. Welcome. You've taken a huge step by coming here today. From this moment on, your lives will be completely changed. After today, you'll find the strength you have deep within, the strength that will propel you effortlessly to a higher state of being, the strength that will make you the true you you're meant to be. I know who you are. Yes, I know very well who you all are. You're all a bunch of naive little cowards. You've been sought up to be sweet and kind and gentle. And where's that gotten you, huh? Nowhere! You're vulnerable and afraid of your own shadows. You know, I should know. I was once exactly like you. I used to skip through the forest without a care in the world, visiting the sick and infirmed and delivering cakes and pastries to shut-ins and the less fortunate. I was just trying to make the world a better place. Is that such a terrible thing? Well, I've got news for you, soon-to-be prior cowards. The world isn't as great as it may seem. No sirree. Once you're out in the world, it's up to you to keep yourself safe. There's no one out there watching over you every second of every day. No sirree. And you know, if you're not careful enough, you may even get gobbled up by an ugly, vicious wolf. I should know. That's exactly what happened to me. And if it wasn't for that hunter wandering by, I wouldn't be standing here before you today. And as I climbed out of that wolf's guts with the strings of his leftover lunch in my hair, never again. I declared that never again would I allow myself to be victimized by the world. And now it's your turn. I'm going to teach you all how to take care of yourselves in this cruel, dangerous world. Are you with me?
We're with you.
That's what I like to hear. Now, I need my first volunteer.
Me?
All right, get up here. All right, what's your name?
Snow White. You know, like her fleece was as white as snow.
Do you, really have fleece as white as snow, though?
No, well, you see, that's just a way I have to help people remember my name. You know, you don't see someone walking around with a color as their name. That's just ridiculous.
Ridiculous? All right, Snow White, if that is your real name, allow me to present you with a scenario.
All right.
You're walking through the forest, talking with all the little birds and wildlife, when suddenly an evil old witch, dressed as a sweet little lady, approaches you with an apple. And you're oh so hungry. What do? Just what do you think you're doing?
Well, I was just gonna take the big, juicy red apple. I'm so hungry.
Not on your life! Do you really think that an old witch would be walking through the forest, giving out apples to strangers out of the goodness of her heart?
Well, I just thought...
You just thought. You just thought! That kind of naive thinking will get you into some deep doo-doo, lady.
So what was I supposed to do?
Okay, you take the apple and I'll show you what you're supposed to do. Oh my gosh, an apple for me? How sweet of you. Here's what I think, you stupid old apple. Hiya, 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 hiya.
Was that necessary?
Absolutely.
All right, I'll try. You trying to take that apple from me, you old scary witch? Well, hiya, 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 and prepare to be amazed. Hiya.
Ow!
I don't eat between my meals. It'll like spoil my dinner.
Dang, little demon child. All right, who's next? All right, kid, what's your name?
My name is Hansel.
Hansel. All right. Did you come here alone today, or?
I couldn't convince my sister Gretel to join me. She's been traumatized by what's happened to us, and she refuses to leave the house. She's locked herself in a room with a coating of chocolate, and she won't even come out for dinner.
Oh my gosh. That's horrible. Chocolate's not the only food
She
group.
also has ginger snaps.
What? Okay, never mind. Not important. I'm gonna present you with a scenario. See if you can stay on your toes for this one. You dork, okay. Imagine you're walking through the forest on a wonderful little day hike with your sister, when all of a sudden, your little tummy starts grumbling. Up ahead, you see a house made out of food, and more food than one person could possibly enjoy alone. What do?
I go up and I pry some lollipops off the bushes because no one even notice?
No! That's exactly what that evil witch wants you to do! No, absolutely not. No taking food from strangers. That goes for all of you. No. Once you blindly trust someone with food, it's like walking happily into a cage over a pot of boiling water.
That actually happened to me.
And you still can't learn your lesson. No, you see a house with food as shingles, and you go in exactly the opposite direction. All right? Try it with me now. You can't cook me for dinner!
You can't cook me for dinner! I have no food!
Excellent work, kiddo. I think you finally got the hang of it. Next! Get up here! All right, what's your name?
My name's Snorts.
Snort. Oh my gosh, you kids have the dumbest names. All right, Snorterella, here's your scenario. You're in your house, a house you've spent days working on. Sweat and tears in every twig. You've scrubbed the mud floors, fixed that creaky door, and washed your, obviously, one shirt, when suddenly a big bad wolf comes and he threatens to huff and puff your house down. What do? What do you do?
I
said, what do? Ah! Some people just can't be taught. Class dismissed!
Man, these pigs always get the short end of the stick. They're either being eaten or look like major scaredy cats. Scaredy pigs.
Hurry! Give me your so I can lock the door! Well, you should take the cake. You could have been killed! Don't blame me, and let's start!
You can't blame me for this. I didn't do anything wrong.
Oh, sure, you blame me for everything.
Blame me for everything.
Oh, you want to try this?
All right,
Here,
Jack.
break it up! Seriously, you both are a couple of stubborn blockheads!
What are you talking about? We're not blockheads. We did exactly what you told us to do.
Yeah, Wilbur. We each built houses so we could live out on our own.
Yeah, we were out in the world, partying, having the time of our lives.
Yeah? And how'd that work out for you? You put up your houses as fast as you could so you can go off and party with your friends. Well, where are those friends now, huh? Why don't you go to them when you got in trouble? Okay, look what happened. Now all you have left is a pile of straw and a stack of sticks.
Okay, well, it's...
Long story.
Yeah.
And what about those houses you built? Did they protect you? No!
You said to build houses. You never said what kind of houses to build.
Yeah, I was being thrifty and earth conscious. Haven't you heard of global warming? Straw is a sustainable material and it's very eco-friendly. How was I supposed to know a wolf could blow it apart in one puff? There's no warning on recyclable packaging.
You mean it never occurred to you that a straw house might not be particularly strong against the elements? The wolf flew down in one puff. Just imagine what a little rain or windstorm might have done. And you! Remember how I told you to measure twice and cut once?
That sounds vaguely familiar.
Well, did you even measure once? You always rush through your jobs, you never take enough time to see the jobs on right, and look what happened! All you have left is a pile of kindling! A good wood frame structure takes time and know-how. Did you have any idea what you were doing? Did you read up on it at all? Watch a YouTube video? Anything?
Well, no, it's not like I could. I mean, my library's been closed and my Wi-Fi was acting up, so I thought I could do it all by myself.
Oh, sure. Here we are again. You two in hot water, and me having to bail you out. What am I going to do with you two?
I know. Why don't you make us all a cup of tea and some of those crumbly cookies? I'm starving. This kid in class was talking about a girl hauled in with chocolate and ginger snaps, and I've been hungry ever since.
Ooh, yes, and maybe some scones. I just adore a nice scone with my tea.
I can't believe you two. Can't you see we still have work to do? Your stomachs will just have to wait.
What are you talking about? You're a master builder, Wilbur.
Yeah, Wilby, you built your house with the strongest materials available. We can rest safely here. There's no way the big bad wolf could ever huff or puff this place down.
No. Why can't you see that this wolf might not be able to blow my house down, but he's crafty. He won't stop at just huffing and puffing. He'll find another way in, and then what will we do? Where will we go? We have no more family to run to. We need to be careful, consider the possibilities, and plan our next steps.
Well, it's not like we can get through the windows. They're boarded shut.
And it's not like you can get through the door. It's solid and we locked it tight.
I'm telling you, Wilbur, we're safe.
I think so too.
So, how about you start on the cookies and I'll get the water to a boil?
That's it. Why declare you two are brilliant?
We are?
We are?
That's right. The only way the wolf can get into the house if you were to climb up on the roof and slide down the chimney.
Yes, we should give him the Santa Claus treatment.
If we boil the water in the fireplace,
He'll smell the tea. Want some?
Yeah, and then we'll have a cookie, because you cannot have tea without cookies. Then we can poison them.
I'm against animal cruelty.
I swear having two stripes on. No, the wolf will fall into the pot and voila.
Look, I'm hungry, but I don't want to eat wolf. You don't know where it's been. And besides, we don't have any seasonings.
Why in the wolf wait? No! The wolf will flee. He won't have it in to come after us after he's scalded.
I love the idea. Come on, I'll help you put a fire.
Okay, here, put the sticks like this. It'll catch faster.
You know, we really are a good team. Even if to lead you to the end like a couple of blockheads.
nice and tightly so it can escape. And then you're going to put them in, oh, what was it? I think it was about 350 when you couldn't escape in time. About 20 minutes or so should be enough to make sure he's nice and ready for your family to eat. And make sure when you bite into him, get all his meaty insides.
Man, could you imagine what that house would smell like with the scent of singed fur? I got these locks a bit too close to the stove once, and oof, needless to say, soup I'm making was not edible. I wonder what happened to that wolf, though.
Well, you seem to be moving faster today.
Yeah, it's getting better. Slowly but surely. How about you?
Nothing too hateful. Just a little soreness when I laugh. Fortunately, don't have much to laugh about these days.
I know what you mean. Well, you're looking better anyways. You got that silver color back in your cheeks.
You think so? Thanks, friend. I'm really trying to get back out there, on the hunt, you know?
Of course I know. What's a wolf that has hunt? You might as well be a poodle or a chihuahua for heaven's sake. Ugh. We just need to be patient, that's all. Wounds like ours don't heal overnight.
No, they certainly do not. These are major injuries. Major. After all, I had 31 stitches. 31.
31 stitches? That's nothing. I got third-degree burns on the entire lower half of my body, and it's a little embarrassing waiting for the fur to grow back.
Yeah, I know what you mean. What's a wolf without his glorious fur?
He's nothing, that's what he is. A wolf's thick coat is his pride.
It's his joy.
It's the key to his terrific good looks.
All right, fellas, what can I get for you today?
What are the specials today, Rosie?
Let's see, we have brown pigs in a blanket, ham and eggs, pork tenderloins, and a navy bean soup that's been brewing all day.
Navy bean soup, eh? That sounds good.
With ham hocks.
Ham hocks? Ugh, forget it. I can't get away from those damn pigs.
And, how is the prime rib today, Rosie?
Aged to perfection, served with one of Granny's special muffins on the side.
I think we're gonna need another minute or two to think about it.
Suit yourself.
By the way, the news called this morning. They said they wanted to do a new story called Recent Wolf Bloopers, and asked to give them an interview.
An interview? You didn't agree to it, did you?
Of course not. I want to give those smart alecky pigs the satisfaction of seeing my face plastered on the front of the news. So I asked the interview and go talk to you.
Talk to me? Are you crazy? I'm not talking to the press. How embarrassing. I can see the headline now. Gluttonous wolf coming next to me, sweet little granny red-caped granddaughter. No thank you.
Well, if it hadn't been for that nosy hunter who happened by, you might have gotten away with it.
I still don't know how he recognized you just as Granny. That moo fit you so well. Right out the stunning silver in your eyes. You're a master of disguise. Anyone ever tell you that?
Thanks, friend. But it might have been that little piece of red fabric hanging from my mouth as I slept. I can't be for certain, but I'm sure it didn't help my case.
We've always been a messy eater. Mother tried to teach you manners, but you wouldn't listen.
Me? What about you, brother? At least I managed to catch my meal.
Hey, it's not my fault that house is built like a rock. My asthma started flaring up and I just didn't have enough breath left to blow it down. I tried. Heaven knows I tried. I huffed several times. I even puffed a while, but it still wouldn't budge.
Okay. But sliding down the chimney? Really? You'd think you'd be smarter than that. Brother, you're outsmarted by 3 pigs. 3 little, itty-bitty, pink pigs. It's hysterical. You climb up on the roof like a mad wolf and expect to drop in on your dinner while they're sitting quietly and playing cards. The smoke should have been your first clue. It wasn't just pigs waiting for the bottomless bricks.
Hey, I didn't see the smoke till it was too late, okay? Besides, who are you to talk? Running around the countryside with a belly full of stones, howling like a maniac? Like that's dignified.
Boy, that Granny was so mad. She got you good.
All right. Quit your laughing. I guess neither one of us has much to boast about these days. Let's just hope this whole thing blows over. Soon, hopefully, no one will remember it ever happened.
Blows over. Very funny.
right, fellas, have you made up your minds yet?
Well, definitely not the pigs in a blanket.
And no baked goods either.
I think we're gonna go vegetarian for a while, Rosie. We'll have 2 bowls of the pasta primavera if you won't mind.
And no HGS on top.
All right. 2 orders of the pasta primavera. Hold on the sausage. Hold on the cheese. Anything else I can get for you two today?
Not unless you got any plates of dignity back there.
Who hired the 3 blind mice for the stage crew?
Man, I could really go for some lunch right now. That diner sounds amazing. Pigs in a blanket are one of my favorites. Oh, I have a snack in my bag. Miss Muffet? Yeah, girl. I hate spiders too, especially when I'm eating. But you can keep your spindly legs out of my house, you know? Ah!
Boo! May I have a seat?
I mean, I've had a really long day already and would kind of just like to enjoy my break in peace.
Well, I just want some coffee. Company. Maybe a coffee.
As I said, I'm on my break.
Well, just point me over to the pot. I'll pour myself a mug.
Gosh, as if those whiny wolves today weren't enough.
What is wrong with you?
Nothing? What's wrong with you?
You're supposed to run away screaming?
Why would I run away screaming? I've got half of my shift left and an old crone who demands I pay rent each month.
Because...
Because why?
Because don't you recognize who I am?
Look, bud, a lot of people come in and out of the diner. Not like I can remember them all.
But I'm not... Wait, I'm the spider. You know, the spider? The moment I sit down beside you, you're supposed to run away in horror.
Why would I run away in horror?
Look. I'm the spider, you know. Look. Ah! No! Look, you can at least pretend to be scared of me.
Sure, I can give it a shot.
Rah! That was pathetic.
Look, bud, I never claimed to be an actress, only a waitress.
Well, you don't see me trying on the hard, girl.
My name's Rosie Muffet. And if you're going to sit here and annoy me during my break, may as well tell me your name too.
Oh, come on. I can't believe you still don't recognize me. I mean, I'm the famous spider who's supposed to scare you right off your tuffet. Don't kids read their nursery rhymes anymore? Am I just outdated? I mean, I heard they're more into YouTube and Netflix nowadays, but I thought they'd at least recognize me for me on public. I mean, my face was on the front of so many books.
What the heck's a tuffet?
What's a tuffet? Not only are you ignorant of nursery rhymes, but your vocabulary is abhorrent. It's what you're supposed to be sitting on.
How can I sit on one if I don't know what one is?
Okay. A tuffet is a low, padded seat or footstool.
Yeah, allow me to assure you we've got none of those in this diner.
I can see that this is a diner. I I can see you are sitting on a chair. But it's supposed to be a tuffet so that it rhymes with your last name, Muffet. Get it? Tuffet? Muffet?
Oh my gosh. That's so cheesy.
Okay, you're supposed to be sitting on your tuffet, eating your curds and whey.
Look, bud, you're a few hours too late for that meal. I had curds away for breakfast. Now I'm having, tortilla chili soup. Want a bowl? I've got some ready in the back.
That does smell good. I just love the cilantro and those little chilies. Well, never mind about the soup. That's close enough. It might not be curds and whey, but at least it's in a bowl. When I sit down next to you, you're supposed to run away in horror.
Why would I run away in horror? Because, you see, if I run away in horror, I might spill my soup. And quite frankly, I'm enjoying my soup. And my break.
Aren't you even the least bit afraid of me?
Listen, buddy! I've got a bottle of Tabasco sauce and I am not afraid to use it! So back off!
Oh, what's the use? I can't even scare a little girl anymore. That's the easiest job of all. I'm a disgrace to arachnids everywhere.
Have you seen a counselor? You need some major help. Hey, me? I went to Little Red's self-defense class for the unassertive. Let me tell you, my life was completely changed. I don't take crap from anyone anymore. Wait, is that what affected my tips? Yeah, sure, whatever. But, you see, you can't put a price on dignity. Are you really crying? Oh my, okay. Let me tell you something, bud. I think you're way too wrapped up in this self-macho image you've developed for yourself that you no longer strike fear into the hearts of little girls everywhere. So what? You can't scare a little girl. Is that the end of the world?
No, it's really not.
Okay. Do you really want to go around scaring everybody you meet? Do you really want to have no friends? Of course you don't. Wouldn't you like to have friends to, hang out with? Get coffee with? At least I think that's coffee. But, maybe, go try and take some classes at the community college or pick up a hobby or something. You really don't want to be the guy everyone avoids making eye contact with at the grocery store, do you? See, of course you don't. I want you to do something, okay? Right next to the sign, there's a water spout. I want you to climb all the way to the top of it. And when you get to the top, I want you to yell, "I'm more than my pasts!" Oh, don't look at me like I've grown 3 heads. Try it. I'm more than my pasts.
I am more than my past.
I can't hear you. Come on, say it like you actually mean it. I'm more than my past.
I'm more than my past. I'm more than my past.
Yes, you're getting the hang of it.
You know what? I think you're right. I don't have to be a jerk to feel good about myself anymore. Just think, my life can be totally changed. I could be an artist, or a poet, or something like that. I've always loved knitting. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna climb up that water spout and shout to the world, I am more than my past.
Hooray! Finally, I can finish my break in peace. Ugh, you've got to be kidding me! Looks like my break's over.
I might make an argument of worms being worse than spiders. I made a mistake of eating healthy once. That's on me. Never again. Processed food for the win. Though, I could really go for dessert right now. A nice big slice of cake with a bigger glass of milk. I'll go see if I can go shotting something up.
Hickory dickory dock, Detective Penny Piper's on the clock. What seems to be the problem?
Thank you for coming. My name is Terry Tuner. I'm the manager here at the Better Batter Bakery. Thank you for coming on such short notice.
Well, I came as swiftly as I could. Now, what seems to be the problem?
A serious problem has developed here at the Better Batter Bakery, and we need your expert advice. I'm hoping like a famous detective such as you can blow this case wide open.
I'll surely try my best. Though, I must warn you, I am allergic to flowers, so pardon me if I start to cough or sneeze in your bakery.
Okay, well, you see, Detective Piper.
Call me Penny.
Penny Piper?
Uh-huh.
Are you by chance related to Peter Piper?
Oh, here we go again.
Yes, I am. Peter Piper's my cousin.
Second cousin, mind you that.
Oh, really? How fascinating. You know, I've always wondered exactly how many pickled peppers Peter Piper picks.
You know, why is everyone so obsessed with Peter Piper and his pickled peppers? I mean, I don't know how many pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. I would assume it would have been enough to fill a peck. I mean, it's not like it's a world record or anything, so why does it even matter? Can we please just get back to the task at hand?
Yes, of course.
Thank you.
Well, you see, it all started when one of our best bakers, Betty Botter, put some bitter butter into the bakery batter.
Betty Botter. Bitter butter?
Exactly, bitter butter. You see, it's not like Betty Botter to put anything but the best butter into the bakery batter.
It isn't, eh?
Absolutely not.
Huh. Bitter butter. Bitter batter!
Exactly. Because of the bitter butter, the batter turned bitter. And because of the bitter batter, the crust got crisp and crisscross, crackle, and crunch.
I see. Criss, crust, crackle, and crunch. Ugh. Right?
And some of the bitter batter got into a mixed biscuits box.
A mixed biscuits box?
Yeah, a box of mixed biscuits. A mixed biscuits box.
Curious.
So, Betty Botter had to stop the batter production, go to the grocery store, get some better butter, and throw out all the crisp crusted mixed biscuits. I haven't seen anything like it since Sally Sutton worked here 7 years ago.
Sally Sutton? I used to know a Sally Sutton back in high school. Doesn't she sell seashells down by the seashores these days?
She does now. She couldn't handle the noise and pressure of the bakery. Any noise annoyed her. But the noisiest noisy noises annoyed her more.
I see. Annoyed by a noisy noise. So, was there anyone else here other than Betty Botter on the day that the bitter butter showed up into the batter?
Well, there was me, Terry Tudor.
Terry Tudor? You know, I used to know a guy who tooted the flute. He once tried to tutor two tutors to toot, and the two asked the tutor, is it harder to toot or to tutor two tutors to toot?
That's an interesting question, Detective. I'm sure it must be harder to tutor two tutors to toot than it is to toot the flute.
Undoubtedly so. Okay, well, is there anyone else here other than Betty Botter and you, Terry Tudor?
Well, there was the rather stocky sock boy.
The stocky stock boy?
Yeah, Fuzzy Wuzzy, the rather stocky stock boy. He's a bear, by the way.
Wait a minute. Fuzzy Wuzzy is a bear.
Oh, yeah, but oddly enough, Fuzzy Wuzzy has no hair, which is very rare for a bear, I do declare.
A bear with no hair. That is rare. Very curious. He wasn't very fuzzy, was he?
No, Although he always was a bit sensitive about that fact.
Did it ever occur to you that Fuzzy Wuzzy might not be a bear at all?
Not a bear? Well, I didn't want to stare. Like I said, he always was a bit sensitive about that fact. So what are you getting at?
Well, what if he told you he was a bear to hide his true identity? Okay, think of it this way. If two witches were watching two watches, which witch would watch which watch?
You've got me stumped. I have no idea.
Yeah, me neither. But what I'm saying is, if my instincts serve me right, which they always do, I'll bet that stocky stockboy has a whole stockroom filled with that bitter butter, and he's out to ruin the bakery's better batter.
Brilliant detective. Oh dear, is it your allergies acting up?
Yeah, but don't worry. You know what they say. It's not the cough that carries you off, but rather the coffin they carry you off in. Now, let's go find that bear.
Welcome to our cheesy hour. The next few moments will be full of utterly ridiculous jokes and puns. I'll try not to milk it for too long so we can move on with this show. What do you call a pig that knows karate? A pork chop. What do spiders like to do on a computer? Browse the web. Do trees poop? Well, of course. How else would you explain a number 2 pencil? What would bears be without bees? Just ears. Why can't spiders become pilots? All they know how to do is tailspin. What are the strongest days of the week? Saturday and Sunday, of course. All the others are weekdays. What do you call a wolf who works as a lumberjack? A timber wolf. Why did the deer stop and stare at the Ford? It said focus. What do you call a bear without any teeth? A gummy bear. What do you call a fake noodle? An impasta. What did the buffalo say to his son when he went off to college? Bye, son. Thanks for joining in on our cheesy hour. Bullwinkle thought it was a little rocky, but Rocky found it amusing.
And I don't think I could ever drink enough milk to get the taste of bitter batter out of my mouth. That bakery has some work to do. Someone to fire or something. Man, all this milk got me craving some cereal. Maybe some cornflakes. Oh no. There's oatmeal covered in inappropriate amount of brown sugar all over my book. Like, literally, I don't want to see the oats.
I'm like so glad I decided to break into your house. Instead of 3 to 6 months in the county jail, I ended up with a tummy full of delicious oatmeal and my very own bear bow.
Yeah, girl.
And it's just an unforeseen benefit that my parents hate you.
Your hair smells like lilacs.
Oh, it's just that bad boy image you have.
Your breath reminds me of salmon.
Oh, thank you. Anyways, I really do think we should get those matching tattoos you were talking about. But what was the design?
I'm hungry.
I know you're hungry, my fluffy Fabio. But think, what was the design? It was a heart surrounded by barbed wire. But what did it say?
I like oatmeal.
That's it? It wasn't words at all. It was a bowl, like the way we met. Just right.
Oatmeal time, now?
You're so romantic. I knew you'd remember our 3 3-week anniversary.
Goldie, how could you?
Oatmeal time, go away.
Goldie, oatmeal is our thing.
You don't own the right to oatmeal, Fuzzy Wuzzy.
Maybe not, but I put that bitter butter in the batter for you, for us.
I never asked you to do that.
You didn't have to ask me. I knew you hated Betty Botter. This was for you.
Betty Botter had nothing to do with us.
This oatmeal's delicious.
It's this piece I have no fur. It's a skin condition. This is infuriating.
Yeah, I'm a real bear.
You went there.
That's right, baby. You are a real bear with real fur. Look at you. It's pathetic. Can't even grow a beard.
I thought you loved me.
Obviously, you thought wrong.
Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't really fuzzy.
Don't you sass me. You're still with your parents. I think it's time for you to go. You'll regret this when it's pouring season. I think that's for you, Fuzzy Wuzzy. Let's go, baby bear. Baby bear!
Not the oatmeal!
Mary had a little lamb whose fleece was white as snow. Wherever the Mary went, the lamb was sure to go. That lamb needs to learn some boundaries or something.
Wooly, Snowball, Fluffy, come here. Oh, come here, babies.
Shh! Can't you see I'm trying to hide here? Go away! Shoo!
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Who exactly are you trying to hide from? There's no one here but you and me. Unfortunately.
Won't you please just go away? She's gonna find me soon, and you are not helping. So please, just go.
All right. Calm down. I'll be gone in a minute. Wooly, Fluffy, Snowball. Mama's over here. Come on, babies.
Shh! Won't you please go look for your sheep somewhere else? Jumping over a fence, perhaps? They're obviously not here, and your voice is a bit shrill. If my little lamb hasn't heard you already, she will soon. So please, just go.
Your little lamb. Why would you want to hide from such a fuzzy, wuzzy little lamb?
It's a long story. A long, terrible story. But Reader's Digest version, she follows me everywhere I go. And I mean everywhere. So you can see why I would be sick of it.
Why would you be sick of it? It must be so nice to have your little lamb follow you everywhere.
Yeah, I guess it does. Anyway, aren't you supposed to be going somewhere?
I mean, I'm just looking for my flock.
I'm sure if you leave them alone, they'll come back home.
What if they don't want to come home?
Oh, come on now. I'm sure they will. Do you feed them every day?
Of course I do.
Then they'll come back home. My name's Mary. What's yours?
My name's Penelope Bobellamy Buford III, but all my friends and family just call me Bo Peep.
Bo Peep.
Uh-huh.
That's what you go by.
Yeah?
And you expect anyone, especially sheep, to take you seriously. Okay. I'm sorry. It's a fine name. Unique. Anyways, maybe I can help you find your sheep. How many are missing? Okay, we're getting somewhere. 4 missing sheep.
Uh-huh.
What are their names?
Allow me to tell you about them. Well, you see, first, we've got Wooly. He's the oldest and the leader of the pack. Definitely has the strongest spirit. Then, oh, there's my lovely angel, Snowball. I love her. She's the softest with the brightest, fluffiest white fur you've ever seen. Then there's Fluffy. Yeah, he's the one who leads everybody astray. And then there's Leonard. Ugh, that conformist. Everywhere the others go, Leonard is sure to follow.
Yeah, sheep will probably tend to do that.
Yeah.
You seem to be pretty fond of them, so how'd you end up losing them?
Long story, but basically, I like to take my sheep out for a walk every day, you know, to start off the morning right. And as we were walking, I stopped to pick some flowers, and when I got back up, they were gone. The day before that, I had climbed a tree to pick an apple. When I got down, poof, vanished right into thin air. And then, the day before that, I was looking up at cloud formations. I tell you, it looked exactly like the Three Little Pigs. Then, when I looked back, you can probably already guess.
Gone?
Yep.
That's terrible, but you always come home again, right?
Yeah, wagging their stubby little tails behind them. Though, I must admit, sheep aren't the only thing I seem to lose. Like, I lost my phone, my laptop, and my AirPods. Before that, I lost my wallet, my house keys, and my glasses. Don't even ask how I lost my car keys. I don't even have a car. I don't even have a license either. But that was in the span of 1 day.
Okay, that's a bit funny.
What?
Because I have the exact opposite problem.
Oh.
I can't seem to lose anything. Well, at least when it comes to sheep.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. So, I have this cute lamb. I love her, I do. But I get so frustrated because she will follow me anywhere I go. Like yesterday, she followed me to the store, she's followed me to the library. She even followed me into the bathroom this morning. I don't even know how she got in there, I locked the door. And then after that, she followed me to school. Which, as you may know, is against the rules. No farm animals allowed at school. Which is a rule I really don't get. I mean, what's the harm if the occasional chicken or pig shows up? What's the worst that's gonna happen? A spontaneous petting farm? So, I told my lamb to go home, but she just sat on the playground all day. So on top of getting in trouble because she was there, it was embarrassing.
Wait a minute. You're telling me your little lamb sat there, like, all day. She stayed and didn't leave? She didn't run away or get lost?
Unfortunately, yes.
Unfortunately, that sounds amazing!
Yeah, it does. But the teacher sent me to the principal's office to get berated, as if I had brought the dang thing to school.
Well, you kind of did. Sorry, that was uncalled for.
So, when school got out, before she could see me, I ran away as fast as I could.
Wait a minute. You ran away from your lamb?
Well, yeah. Because I got in trouble, and it was embarrassing. Haven't you been following along to anything I've been saying?
I have, kinda. But it seems really nice to have your lamb with you, you know what I mean?
Do you even hear what you're saying? Hey, look, there goes Mary with that stupid lamb that follows ever. Ha 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 ha! It's embarrassing.
Embarrassing, sure. But it must be nice to know where your little lamb is. I have to look all over the whole countryside for my stupid flock.
I mean, yeah, I guess you're right. I always know right where she is, and she really is awfully cute.
Yeah?
She has this beautiful white fluffy coat. These little ears that wiggle when she's trying to keep up with me.
That's adorable.
And these eyes. I mean, just one look into the baby blues and you just melt like butter.
Aw.
And she sleeps at the foot of my bed every night. She really is devoted to me. And when she romps around the yard, it's so cute I want to vomit. I just love her so much.
Of course you do. She's your little lamb after all.
I had better get back to the schoolyard. Oh, I bet she's so worried about me.
And I better go find my flock before dinner. If you know what I mean.
Thanks for your help today, Bo Peep.
Thanks for your help, Mary.
It was nothing. Oh, I have a brilliant idea for you. Have you ever thought about getting the microchips?
Microchips?
Yeah, tag those fluffadoodles. That way, even if they do roam, you'll always know right where to go to get them back home.
Microchips! Why didn't I think of that? I'll call Bet McMahon first thing in the morning. Thanks for your help. Good luck finding your lamb.
Same to you.
Oh no. Where's my pen? Where's it? Your shoulders. There they are. Jack and Jill up in front. Look, good to see. What's his name? Lumpy, Stumpy.
Name something. Pleasure to meet you, bro.
Chet McMahon. Pleasure's all mine.
Pleasure to be here, man. Pleasure to be here.
It's a pleasure to have you. Why, I'll let you know, you have us all rooting in your corner. I think it's your taking the bull by its horns attitude, if you know what I mean. You went from reckless tack to reckless tycoon.
Thanks, Chet. I went through an awkward cage as a fresh hatchling, but I think people should just stop caring and, jump off the bridge. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you, man. So, I've heard you've sustained a number of injuries from those stunts you pull. What's your favorite story?
I really am glad you asked, Chet. After hundreds of trips to the ER, I'll admit, it is a bit difficult to choose. But there's one that's been scalded into my memory. I love this story.
Oh, yes! That kind of enthusiasm is what got you where you are today.
You see this scar right here, man?
Yeah, I see it.
Right here?
Yeah.
No, man, you gotta see all the jagged edges on the shell.
Whoa, man, jeez, calm down. I see it. Dang.
Yeah, this one. This one right here. It's my absolute favorite scar. Let me tell you why. Okay, so like, I'm with the Kingsmen, right? We're partying, carrying on. Huge celebration because it's the king's birthday. And they bring out this large pie for him. And guess what's in it? A huge flock of flipping crows, man.
Crows? Like the bird?
No, like the ice. Yes, like the bird.
Oh, yeah. There's a whole hullabaloo about it on our sister station, Channel 4. Animal Rights crews had all their feathers in a bunch, I tell you. I heard the chef and his cook staff were walking on eggshells after that.
Legit, man. Legit. I mean, I didn't get to try that pie, but I heard it was pretty nasty. Anyways, okay. It's like, I'm climbing up here on this ledge. One of the guys dared me. Said I couldn't make it up there without falling, so I was like, bet.
Whoa! They should know by now you cannot back away from a dare.
Right? I mean, I have these scars for a reason. I'm down for whatever. Okay, so I'm climbing up here on the ledge, using my upper body strength, and my instincts start tingling. And there's no way I'm letting these boys watch them make a yoke of myself.
Yeah, those instincts. I bet yours are sharp.
My life coach says the exact same thing. He always tells me to keep it cool when I'm about to be boiled.
Well, you know what they say. When the pan's heating up, get out of the kitchen.
Exactly. Okay, so I'm climbing up here on this wall, and I feel like something's about to go down. So I look, right? Well, Chad, you really should never look down when you're climbing up a wall.
I'm guessing you're about to tell me why.
I had a great fall. Hit the ground with a chickening splat. The Kingsmen were freaking out, all running around like chickens with their heads cut off.
Yeah, that doesn't sound too ideal when you're oozing out on the pavement.
Right? I mean, I didn't think they would put me back together. Like, a towel or some ice would have been nice, you know? I'm glad. Hey man, who's that?
Oh, her? Yeah, I think she's one of our camera crew or something.
Hey girl, can I get your digits?
Huh?
Yeah, you girl, can I get your hat, Chad?
Yeah, no, I'm not over easy.
Oh, come on, girl. I didn't mean it like that. What's your Instagram handle?
Humpty, she's not gonna crack. Okay. Well, that's it for us here at Newsball Center 7, folks. Now remember, if it's a sport or there's a ball involved, and sometimes even when there's not, we'll cover it.
Man, I hope that Humpty guy has some good insurance. That Matrix Zero has to rack up them bills. I mean, unless you take Jack and Joe's approach, binding his head wounds in old school ways like vinegar and brown paper. I mean, I don't suggest those methods, but to each of their own. But oof, could you imagine the smell?
Help! Help! It's the doctor and we need some help!
Oh dear, what happened to you two?
We had a little accident. Come on, Jack, just a little farther.
Is it time for dinner, Mommy?
Here's a chair. Take a seat.
Why, thank you, sir. Is the movie about to start?
No, Jack, there is no movie. We're at the hospital. You fell down the hill and hit your head, remember?
Of course I like September. It's one of my favorite seasons.
You see, he's been like this ever since he hit his head.
Yes, I would very much like to go to bed.
No. Okay, Jack, we just need you to stay awake and keep talking to us, okay?
Okay, you're a nice lady.
Why, thank you, Jack. You're a nice guy. Would you like me to get you anything? Maybe a glass of water?
No, thank you. But you know what I would like?
What?
A nice big glass of water.
Oh, all right. I'll go get you your water, but you need to stay right here, okay?
Okay, nice lady.
So what do you think? Is he going to be okay?
We'll have to see what the doctor says. That must have been quite the fall. So what exactly happened?
Okay, well, you see, Jack was supposed to give his dog a bath today. And like an idiot, I agreed to help him. So we went and we got a pail from his mom, and we went up the hill. You know, the hill. And one thing led to another, yada yada, now we're here.
Yes, I'm aware of what hill you're talking about. I've been close to falling there on several occasions.
I know, right? Like, the city needs to do something about it. Like, I don't know, a railing or something would be nice.
I completely agree. We've had quite a few scrapes and bruises come from that hill.
Yeah. And, you know, Jack's not the most graceful guy I know, even on his good days. Jack, get back in the chair!
Your mother would not approve of your behavior, young man.
Huh?
Okay, come this way, over here. Take a seat. Here's your water.
Why, thank you, grandmother. But I thought I asked for milk.
No, Jack, this isn't your grandmother. This is the nice lady. Remember? You didn't ask for milk. You asked for water. Remember? And you fell down the hill. Remember? And I'm your friend Jill. Do you remember?
Do I remember calling Uncle Bill?
Oh my gosh.
Okay, Jack, can you tell me what day it is?
Of course I can. It's my birthday. Can I put my presents now, Father?
Sorry, Jack. It's not your birthday. And there are no presents either.
Well, there's cake though, right? And ice cream?
Nope, no cake or ice cream either.
You two don't know how to throw a very good birthday party.
We had better walk him around some.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so how exactly did you end up falling down the hill?
Well, basically, when we got to the top of the hill, we got to the well, and a little garter snake. Reptile with no legs. All right, that worked. Oh, slithered out from behind the well, and you see Jack is deadly afraid of snakes. Snake? Where? No, Jack, there are no snakes here.
Hey, it's okay. I promise, there are no...
Shh! Don't say you know what!
There are no reptiles or any other nasty creatures in this room, in this entire building, okay? Just come on down from there. Here, drink some of your water. Doctor should be ready any minute.
Okay. And as I was saying, so basically, Jack got scared, grabbed me, and tumbled me down the hill with him. Though I managed to avoid him. Thank you, though. and he hit his head on a rock, and then now we're, oh my gosh, what a day.
Where's the sleigh? Is Santa here? I want to see Santa!
Yes, Jack, Santa's here. In his bright red suit arrayed in the examination room. Isn't that nice?
Santa is so nice. Are there elves in the examination room too?
Oh yes, lots and lots of elves just waiting to take your blood pressure.
And give me presents?
Yes, lots and lots of presents.
After all, it is my birthday, you know.
My God, it is so messy out here. You'd think after 7 men, one would be easy as apple pie. Kind of ridiculous.
These stories are a mess. There isn't much I could do to fix them, but duct tape fixes everything.
What is this? What are you gonna do now?
I can't aggressively have her Band-Aid. What is this, bro? Who's there?
Are you guys doing my presents?
Jack, stop pulling, we're stuck together!
These stories might be fractured, but at least they have each other.
Join me in welcoming back to the stage the narrator Mouse and Goose, played by Gwen Hall. Snow White and Girl, played by Izzy Royce. Hansel, Wilbur, Marty, Spider, Fuzzy Wuzzy, and Jack, played by Ethan Pappas. Snort, Graylin, Terry Tudor, Baby Bear, Mary, Humpty, and Nurse, played by Mason Adelot. Little Red, Suey, Rosie, Penny Piper, Goldilocks, Bo Peep, Chet, and Jill, all played by Cassidy Carter. Now welcome the school kids and our fabulous backstage hands. Now presenting our student director, Natea Vanderpool. She's a senior here at WCHS and plans to study veterinary medicine after high school. Look up and lift your hands to our student tech director, Tori Pressgraves. Tori is a senior at the MVCTC studying veterinary science, and this is her second year working in the crew. Leading the charge with duct tape and insanity are the fractured directors, Miss Emily McGuff, Miss Michaela Woody, and Miss Laura Kearney. Last but not least, we would like to thank all of the volunteers and parents who helped with set building, food, and many other behind-the-scenes roles. This could not have happened without you. Let's give another round of applause to all our students who have worked vigorously to bring these fractured stories to a whole.